all sorts of communities to come into our town to hold this event. Okay, next item on the agenda is a permit application from, actually it's from the Historic Society, because they have already approved a wedding ceremony to take place at the carousel, but they need Perkasie Council approval. So the application is actually from the Historical Society. And that is to take place in September 14th of this year, from 2 to 4 p.m. And I believe we can put this on the agenda for our next meeting on the 15th. Is that correct? Next item on the agenda is for the Good Time Motivators Car Show. And that application is for, what is the date on that, Josh? May 26th, thank you. And this time, though, I think they want their event to take place near the pavilion at the skate park. And in years past, they had the event in the ballpark down by the Twin Bridges. That's the only difference that I see. So, is there any questions or discussion about that? Hearing none, I'd like to put that on the agenda for next meeting. And there's an application here for the annual Perks Main Street Mile event. And that is going to take place on June 8th from 9 a.m. to 10:15. This is an annual event, and of course we need council approval because there are 2 to 3 people going to be in attendance. If there's no discussion about that event, I will put that on the next meeting. Thank you. Next on the agenda is the event permit application for Healthy Hearts Foundation. And the Healthy Hearts Foundation is going to hold its 13th annual Heart to Heart 5K race, fitness walk, and kids fun run on Sunday, September 22nd, 2013, in Lake Melody from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And they are requesting to reserve the park area for 9 a.m. or cleanups for 8 p.m. There's no discussion about that. I will see that for the next meetings. Now that's all for the events, but I do see on the agenda that Hemorrhage Little League batting cages is a topic that's come up.
And here it is.
And here it is.
Here you wanted to see like a drawing or sketch of where it was possibly going to be. So what we did is we did a Google Earth picture of it, and we just blocked out basically where it would be. There it says new batting cage, which is behind the new building that we built several years ago. There already, like I said, is an existing one right there, which is a temporary, or a one that we take up and take down every year. And we're looking to put a permanent one in. And on the bottom right-hand side in the block there, it tells you the height and the width and the length of the those batting cage. And the post will be set in concrete, so it's a sturdy structure.
So how soon do you want to get started on this?
As soon as I could get permission to start.
Any questions?
Baseball season's right around the corner.
Is this Walnut Street? here?
No, actually, over to the right-hand side of the page, the other way. Yep, that's where Walnut Street is, correct.
And where's Constitution?
Constitution, yes, probably down where you are there on the other side of the creek, yeah.
Who do you have doing the construction?
What's that?
Who do you have doing the construction? You and Jeff?
Yeah, myself and some other field guys are going to take care of it. But, so we put all the other ones that we've had. So we have one down Sellersville, one up on Ridge Road, changing water park. We also put this one up which says major batting cage. That's the one that you can see from Walnut when you're driving down. It's existing already. Put that one out quite a few years ago, but and we're looking to add another one.
So you guys are professionals?
Excuse me?
You're professionals?
No, I just am the person in charge.
Is everyone in favor of authorizing the Little League bill to do that?
Yes.
Thank you. I would also like to thank Borough Council and Harold, the electric department, for all the work and the help they've given us in the reconstruction of the snack stand. Our opening day, parade day, which is April 27th, I'd like for you all to stop down and take a look at our new facility down there. And it's with great help of them that we got this in for a lot less than it would have cost us on our property. So,
Thank you, Jeff.
thank you all very much for that.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
That's official. Unanimous.
Okay, now is there any other business to come before council regarding the property record? Marina, back to you, Jeff.
Thanks, Will. Personnel policy. Select voting delegate at the PSAB conference. Dan, who's going to the conference, first of all?
Are you going here?
We haven't had anyone attend.
Usually go or no?
I don't normally go to this one. If the council would like me to go, go.
So you need a
That's
motion
okay.
tonight, and even Barbara Francis in there, you should make a motion. Yes, that's what I think she wants to be the official voting delegate, so I'd like to make a motion to approve Councilmember Barbara Francis, the official voting delegate of Perkasie Borough to the Pennsylvania State Association of Borough Convention from May 5th to the 8th, 2013. Motion further to appoint Councilmember Flo Fry as the alternate voting delegate.
There's a motion and a second on the floor. Now, is that conditional upon Barbara's approval? Obviously, but she's not here to defend herself.
Oh, she told me she wants
So
to.
does she? All right, there's a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Finance committee. And is there any business to come before the finance committee at this time? Hearing none, move on to economic development. Is there any business to come before the economic development committee? Any reports? None? Okay. Constituent outreach committee, Jim?
Move to address all the issues, thank you.
All right, thank you. And coffee and light task force, Matt?
Yeah, nothing to report.
Thank you. Is there any other business to come before? Justin?
Yeah, I'd like to bring something up, Jim. I'm sure everybody's been paying attention to the news with the gun control debate going on across the country here, and the threat of legislation that is coming down from the federal government. A lot of different townships all across the country have passed their own resolutions, their Second Amendment preservation resolutions, to pretty much reassure the residents that they're going to uphold their oath that they took to uphold the Constitution of the United States and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I have here Gilberton's borough's version. I'd like to read this real quick. The resolution of the Borough of Gilberton, which shall be known and may be cited as the Second Amendment Preservation Resolution. Whereas the Second Amendment to the Constitution of the United States reads as follows: a the well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Along with Article 1, Section 21 of the Constitution of Pennsylvania, which states right to bear arms, the right of the citizens to bear arms in defense of themselves and the state shall not be questioned. Whereas to prevent federal, state, or local infringement on the right to keep and bear arms, firearms, accessories, or ammunition, nullifying all federal, state, and local acts in violation of the Second Amendment to the Constitution of the United States, along with Article 1, Section 21, right to bear arms of the Pennsylvania Constitution. The people of the Borough of Gilberton do enact as follows. The Council of the Borough of Gilberton within the state of Pennsylvania finds that all federal, state, and local acts, laws, orders, rules, or regulations regarding firearms, accessories, or ammunition are a violation of the Second Amendment along with Article 1, Section 21 of the Pennsylvania Constitution and in violation of this resolution. The Council of the Borough of Gilberton within the state of Pennsylvania recognizes that all federal, state, and local acts, laws, orders, rules, regulations, past, present, or future in violation of the Second Amendment to the Constitution of the United States and Article 1, Section 21 of the Constitution of Pennsylvania are not authorized by the Constitution of the United States and or the Constitution of Pennsylvania and violate its true meaning and intent as given by the founders and ratifiers and are hereby declared to be invalid within Gilberton Borough in all of its boundaries and shall not be recognized by this council and are specifically rejected by the Borough of Gilberton within all of its boundaries within the state of Pennsylvania and shall be considered null and void and of no effect in the Borough of Gilberton within the state of Pennsylvania. It shall be the duty of the governing body of Gilberton Borough or the police chief to adopt or enact any and all measures that may be necessary to prevent the unconstitutional enforcement of any federal, state, or local acts, laws, orders, rules, or regulations in violation of the Second Amendment of the Constitution of the United States, along with Article 1, Section 21 of the Pennsylvania Constitution, the right to keep and bear arms. I've had the pleasure of attending multiple gatherings and rallies over the past couple months since this has become a hot topic here in our country. And I attended one this weekend, and the message is clear. This amendment, if they try to do away with this amendment, all of our other rights are gone. This is the only thing that protects all of our other rights. So what I would like to do is I would like to, provided council agrees, consider adopting a similar resolution. To get with me and see if there's any tweaks that need to be done off of the Gilberton one that we could possibly consider adopting at the next borough meeting.
Council, is there any questions regarding this resolution?
Yeah. Yes, I'd like to know how this would override our original oath that we would apply to the Constitution. How would this override?
It doesn't override. It reassures that we're going to uphold our oath because there are townships out
When we take
there.
an oath, aren't we swearing to the fact that we're going to uphold the oath?
Absolutely, but across the country, it's going the other way. And we need to reassure our residents within our boundaries of our borough and our town that we are not going to allow any type of violation. That's what this is.
I'm all for the Second Amendment. However, can you cite any places throughout the country that local government has
The state of
made rules, regulations,
California,
or ordinances?
the state of California, New York.
I'm talking about local places. I mean, the names of towns, the names of boroughs, and where's Gilberton?
Gilberton Borough, it's about.
Schuylkill County.
Schuylkill County is, yeah, just west of Lehigh.
Schuylkill County.
And this is their police chief, Kessler, that has put this forward.
New Britain.
Is council in favor of having a solicitor
I think the solicitor should look at
review
it.
this?
You
And
See how
Justin
valid
can give input, we all can give input, and then bring it back to council again, and vote something or not vote something. Okay? But at this point, it's something new for us, and we need to look into it, have a solicitor look into it, and maybe we have some ideas of our own.
Yeah, but I would like for you,
there's no more gun crime there, that they could hire a murder by gun rate than New York or Pennsylvania or anywhere else in the country. So, I mean, it's out there, and the more restrictions don't mean less gun crime. It's the correlation's just not there. But I agree with you in terms of, we already have a Second Amendment, we can pledge our allegiance to it, that we will uphold the Second Amendment. I mean, that makes sense.
I personally am a big supporter of the Second Amendment. I grew up hunting and fishing not far from here, and I think we should do everything we can to preserve it. Is there anyone else? Any other discussion, any other comments regarding this issue? Justin, is that it for that? That's okay, thanks. Thank you. This is time for our next public forum. Is there anyone who wants to address council?
Yeah, Andrew Rumble to South 8th Street. I think, what Justin's talking about is that not that it necessarily carries any legal weight, but it sends a message to both the federal government and the state authorities that people are concerned about this, and they're not going to, take any more regulation sitting down. And I know New Britain's passed a similar resolution to that. They changed the wording a little bit, and Gilberton, and I would love to see my town be on that list and be a leader in this. And especially since we have a Republican unanimous on the council now, since Matt's apparently had an epiphany, and we all know that the Republican Party is the Second Amendment is a huge thing in that party. So, I would hope that we certainly can all get behind this. So, and just like Justin said, we've all sworn an oath. I've sworn an oath myself, and this just sends a message that that's important to us, and it's not just words. So, thank you.
Anyone else? One comment that I want to make regarding Ms. Rogers over here. Good evening, about the trees. We had discussions previous about which trees could be cut down, property owner wanted to cut it down, and what kind of a tree would replace it. We're working on that. And Gilbert has a list of trees that we're going to make available to the public. If property owner wants to cut a tree down, let's get 2 days to the sidewalk or whatever. But we have a specific list of trees to replace it with. I know we've had a lot of problems with these trees. It's not the sidewalk, it's the berries. So we need to address that, and we'll be doing that in the future. So, anything else coming before this council? Oh, press forum. We forgot the press. Any questions for the press? Susan?
I didn't want to interrupt you.
That's all right, go ahead.
Susan Green, 623 Walnut Street. If we're going to contact the state, can we try to do something about the Indianapolis Speedway, aka 152?
This is in regard to the crosswalk.
Well, not just the crosswalk.
What you're talking about, the speed limit at the
I am going to tell you what. There were people doing like 60 or 70, and not just coming from over the bridge from 113, from the stoplight. I mean, it's really getting bad. I mean, I have to get in my car every morning, and it's like taking my life in my hand, and actually it's trucks. I mean, nobody is obeying that 35-mile-an-hour zone. So, I mean, there's going to be some really serious accidents. So, I just thought if we're going to contact the state,
No, that's right. I did talk to the board. I did talk to Chief Police. I mean, it's virtually impossible to sit there all the time. I hope you understand.
Oh, I do. I understand that, but it is a state road, so I mean, maybe the state needs to reduce the speed limit. I mean, I don't know what they can do, but it's like nobody is obeying that at all.
The only thing to do is to patrol or catch some people's speed, start giving tickets, and hopefully people get the message and start slowing down.
I mean, when you come over that bridge, it tells you that it's dropping to 35. Well, I put my foot on the brake, and you can't even imagine how many people I irritate. Too bad. I'm doing the speed limit. So I just didn't know if that could be addressed with the state or not. Thank you.
Is it 152 all the way up to
Yeah, well, when you come down 113, you come down the hill and you go over that new bridge. Ever since they widened that bridge, it makes the flow of the traffic a lot easier to get through, but nobody's obeying the speed limits.
Is it going up and down? Or is it-
Well, it's actually both directions.
Can we address, why don't you talk to her after the meeting and get some more information so we can move this along?
Okay,
Thank you.
thanks.
Anyone else from the public? Press, but I asked the press, and they said no. Okay. There will not be an executive session, correct, Mr. Solicitor?
It's not a council-wide executive session, it's just the ASME negotiation meeting, which is
Just the meeting.
board session.
So this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Can I get another one? Them from you? Oh, yeah. Mine or somebody else.
Yeah, absolutely.
The girls back there.
Yeah, thanks for showing up.
Yeah, no
And the next meeting too is when they'll actually vote on it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just as long as it's posted on there.
Yeah, I'll make another event for
it.
it.
If I'm not, as long as I got somebody to watch my kids, I'm all good.
Cool.
And for the most part, I always do.
What's that? For what?
Got somebody to watch my kids.
For what?
The next meeting. You drop something there or no? Yours?
Who knows, probably.
No? But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for showing
Yeah,
up.
no problem.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
You gonna do this in Sellersville next?
I don't know. You got to work on it. I'll support it. I'd love to see this happen everywhere. Are you plugged into the concerned gun owners? Okay, awesome. Yeah.
Over 10-1, right?
Yeah, I got a couple here. You want another one?
Well, I want to see what
You want one? What's up, man? How you doing? Thanks.
So we'll consider it and bring it up again, so we'll come back.
Yeah, the next meeting.
Yeah, good.
I'll put it up on the thing.
Put it up.
Yeah, it's good turnout, I
Yeah,
think.
we have a copy of New Britain Boroughs.
No, I don't. I'll try to find it, though.
Is that voted on?
Yeah, it was passed.
Okay.
The mayor was actually going to try to come here, but I didn't follow up with him, so.
Because I'd like to get a copy of this one. These guys put something together, that one and that one, to go to Hilltown.
Yeah?
I got to find who would be the receptive one, the Justin Stotler
Right.
of Hilltown. You know what I mean?
Right. Great.
Sure would make me feel a lot better.
Excuse me one second.
I said, well,
You Republican, you going to support the Second Amendment? That's what I thought.
Go to this website. Good job.
Thanks.
Message the park director, myself,
Thanks for coming out, man.
Sure.
So we got the next meeting when they'll vote on it. So
Nice.
the one guy called out because he's a Democrat, the president, and he just switched to the Republican Party for the purposes of the election to be able to get voted in again. So I know he's totally not behind it, but I'll call him out on it. So
Glad to be here.
awesome. Hi.
How are you?
Thanks for coming.
Christopher Hurst.
Christopher, thanks for coming out, man.
Yeah, I came down from Allentown.
Thank you. So the next meeting is, I'll put it up again on the Facebook or the...
What's your name?
Andy Rumbold. I'm sorry.
Andy?
Andy Rumbold.
Okay, good.
Yeah, thanks for
Christopher
coming.
Hirschman.
Thanks for coming down, man.
Okay,
So the
good.
next meeting is when they'll actually vote on it.
I know.
Which will be
I know. Well, I'd like to come to that one too.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you,
Okay, thank you.
seriously.
God bless.
Thanks, brother. Good job.
Good job. Good job. Hey, you've got me to come out to the meeting. Yeah, that's a good job.
well, it depends. If you're standing on either side.
Yeah. I forget your name.
Brian McMullen.
Brian, okay. I'm meeting so many people, like in the last 2 months. It's like, did I give you a copy of that?
I put me on the way in.
Awesome.
Yep, absolutely.
Great. Thanks. I think it was a pretty good turnout. So, hopefully other townships and municipalities will get behind it too.
That'd be great.
That's what I'm trying to inspire.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I'm here. Awesome.
All right. Have this one, guys. Good job, bro. Catch you on the next one.
Thanks for coming out, dude.
Of course.
We had a good turnout. So.
Oh my God, yeah.